RITC Cybersecurity, empowering businesses with robust cybersecurity protection.
Welcome to the Cyber Reality Podcast from RITC Cybersecurity, small business partner in proactive cybersecurity. I am Mike Rotundo. Here with me, as always, is my co-host, Mari Cherry, the brains behind the podcast, even though she has to admit that. Today, we are going to unravel the mysteries of cybersecurity one bite at a time. We explore digital heists, hacker exploits, uncover online threats, and strategies to stay ahead. Whether you're an IT pro, business owner, or just safeguarding your personal stuff, this is your guide to the cyber world. Today, we are going to go through some cybersecurity news and topics and discuss what, Mari?
Social engineering.
Cool.
And phishing. But that's all, that's part of it.
There you go. All right. What do you got?
All right. So, news this week. Cybersecurity news. Threat actors abuse ad tech companies to target users with malicious ads. Mm-hmm. Rude.
Very.
Good idea, though.
Yeah,
really.
Definitely.
If you think about it. Yeah. All right.
Oh, yeah.
So, the digital advertising ecosystem has become a prime hunting ground for cyber criminals who are increasingly exploiting advertising technology companies to distribute malware and conduct malicious campaigns.
Yep.
Recent investigations have uncovered a massive operation involving Vein Viper. Okay.
It's a better name. The names are getting better.
Right? Some of them are, yeah. Threat actor that has appeared in approximately half of customer networks monitored by security researchers, generating about 1 trillion DNS queries over the past year. Is that a lot? I mean, it sounds like a lot.
Seems like a lot to me. I don't know.
1 billion. Okay, anyway.
Yeah.
This operation benefits from hundreds of thousands of compromised websites and strategically placed advertisements across gaming, shopping, and blog sites worldwide.
Yep.
Wow. Good job, guys.
If anything proves that their business model, it's stuff like this instead of some random people sitting in a basement somewhere. They are.
Yeah, this is legitimate.
Yeah.
This is impressive.
Well,
I mean, it's mean, but it's impressive.
Yeah. But you have infrastructure to manage 1 trillion queries a day or a year or whatever it was.
Yeah. Let's see. DNS queries over the past year.
Over the past year. That's a lot.
1 trillion in a year. That is. I mean, it sounded like a lot to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
But the malvertising operation employs a complex traffic distribution system, TVS, that routes users through multiple layers of redirection before delivering malicious payloads. This approach allows the actors to serve legitimate content to automated security tools while directing human users to malicious destinations.
Darn those humans.
I know. I know. How do you get around that? That's really sneaky.
Well, I think they haven't figured out how to get around it, which is why they keep doing it. Humans are always going to be your weakest link. But if
Right.
there's if you, case in point, like we have on our browsers with Bitdefender, we have traffic light, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
right.
traffic light tells you whether a website is safe or not. Well, if you can abuse that, and you or I go to a website and you're like, oh yeah, this is fine. Then
Not fine.
yeah, it's not fine because they're feeding that to the traffic to the tool,
Yeah.
and yeah, so
Ouch.
it's hard because even if you're doing everything right,
Yeah.
you can still get it. So
Dang it.
yeah,
I mean, good job, guys, but that sucks for everybody else.
pretty tricksy and false if you ask me.
Tricksy little hobbitses.
Yep.
Yes. All right. You know what? Oh no, I did 2 from the cybersecurity news,
Okay.
and 1 from the hacker news. So they're not all from the same place.
Gotcha.
I've been trying not to do that, but we'll see. Anyway. New innovative FileFix attack in the wild leverages steganography to deliver Stealc malware. Got it right that time. A sophisticated cyber threat campaign has emerged that represents a significant evaluation in social engineering attacks, introducing the first real-world implementation of FileFix attack methodology beyond proof-of-concept demonstrations. What does that mean?
Well, it's a brand new technology that
Proof of concept.
proof of concept. That means so originally it existed and they were just testing to make sure that this methodology worked. Now it's pass, so which is basically the next step before you go to production. If we were developing software, so it's like it's like user acceptance testing. It's one of those things, and all of a sudden we've now proven it works. Now we're doing it on a mass scale.
Lucky.
Yeah, lucky us.
Yeah. This advanced threat leverages steganography techniques to conceal malicious payloads within seemingly innocent JPG images, JPEG images, ultimately delivering the stealthy information stealer to compromised systems. The threat actors behind this campaign have invested considerable resources in developing a multilingual phishing infrastructure that mimics Facebook security pages across 16 languages.
Yeah.
Oh.
Crazy.
Yeah, the sophisticated social engineering pretext warns victims of imminent account suspension, urging them to access a purported incident report through a fabricated file path that serves as the attack vector. So,
yeah, crazy.
Yeah.
Again, it goes back to these guys are all put together. I mean, this is some pretty serious stuff. And,
Yeah, it's like, oh, something went wrong here. Go here, do this.
Yeah.
And you think it's helpful, and
right.
it's not.
And then, of course, they're abusing social media, which is,
It's a good idea.
Oh, yeah.
Again, unfortunate for everybody else. But it's great for them.
Yeah.
Okay. Acronis researchers identified that this campaign as the first sophisticated implementation of FileFix methodology that significantly deviates from the original proof of concept developed by researcher Mr. Dox in July 2025.
Yep.
Okay.
So what they've done is taken his proof of concept and making it something better.
Right. Which is a good idea. Like build on other people's ideas. Make it better.
Yeah.
The attack demonstrates remarkable technical sophistication incorporating multiple layers of obfuscation. Yep. Anti-analysis mechanisms and a complex multi-stage payload delivery system that sets new standards for evasion techniques in this category of threats. New standards of evasion techniques.
Good job, guys. You're winning.
Yeah, dang it.
I mean,
Ow.
that's the whole goal, right? To do it better. But, I mean, it makes it harder to stop.
For sure. Yeah. It's a little daunting. A little bit.
Yeah. These two stories, the way they're written, it's like, well, you will be assimilated. There's really nothing you can do to stop us. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get on board or just get left behind.
Pretty much. Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Last one we have is from the Hacker News. Scattered Spider resurfaces with financial sector attacks despite retirement claims.
Yep.
I tried finding the article we did on this before, and I couldn't find it. I don't remember which.
Oh.
Anyway, but I remember doing.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead.
No, they're the ones that were doing the vishing, and they were calling the help desk guys, and they were exploiting the C-level executives and stuff like that. But yeah, these guys are hardcore.
Yeah. Yeah, Scattered Spider.
Yeah.
All right. Cybersecurity researchers have tied a fresh round of cyber attacks targeting financial services to the notorious cybercrime group known as Scattered Spider, casting doubt on their claims of going dark. Coming out of retirement. That's funny to me. Why do you think this is off topic. Well, not, but we're going to go on a little tangent here. Why do you think they would do that? Retirement.
Oh, because somebody's been compromised. They're under legal scrutiny. Somebody's going after them. There's some kind of perceived threat. One of their servers has been compromised. Something of that nature.
Okay, so it's more like laying low, really, than...
Yeah, and a lot of times these guys will just rename themselves, right? Like Scattered Spider will go away, and the next thing you know, you're going to have, Jumping Bug or something. I mean, so it's just like that. But
Same
it's
guy's
the same
new
group
name.
of people,
Rebranding.
basically.
Rebranding.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Threat intelligence firm ReliaQuest said it has observed indications that the threat actor has shifted their focus to the financial sector. This is supported by an increase in lookalike domains potentially linked to the group that are geared towards the industry vertical, as well as recently identified targeted intrusions against an unnamed U.S. banking organization. Okay, unnamed for now. No, I'm just kidding. We'll see.
Yeah.
To achieve privilege escalation, the attackers reset a Veeam.
That's backup stuff.
Okay. Service account password, assigned Azure Global Administrator permissions, and relocated virtual machines to evade detection. Oh, dang.
Yeah.
There are also signs that Scattered Spider attempted to exfiltrate data from Snowflake, Amazon Web Services, and other repositories.
Yep.
The group also shares a high degree of overlap with other cybercrime crews like Shiny Hunters and Lapsus, so much so that the three clusters formed an overarching entity named Scattered Lapsus Hunters. One of these clusters, notably Shiny Hunters, has also engaged in extortion efforts after exfiltrating sensitive data from victims' Salesforce instances. In these cases, the activity took place months after the targets were compromised by another financially motivated hacking group tracked by Google-owned Mandiant as UNC 6040, whatever that means. I don't know what that means.
That's just the name of the attack. That's just what it is.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So I know some small humans who would probably like those names. Shiny Hunters.
Oh, yeah.
Scattered Lapsus Hunters. That's cute.
Yeah.
That's cute. So that was a lot. But anyway, thoughts?
You see that in that story, there's also there's apparently some overarching hacking organization called the COM, and they're all members of the COM. So it's like the Borg Collective for those. Who,
The boring directors.
yeah, yeah. So I mean, it's just one of those things. It's like, yeah. So these things are organized, and it's kind of scary because they all have their own certain skill sets, and so.
Yeah. They're pulling together.
Exactly, which makes them even that much more dangerous if they can share R&D. The problem, though, is that unless they're government agencies, and it's multiple government agencies inside the same government, or allied nations like it would be like China and North Korea kind of thing working together. There's going to be all these rivalries, and there's no honor among thieves. To a certain point,
They're going to turn on each other.
Yeah, exactly. And even governments may do that, but I've actually seen that inside governmental agencies where you have the rivalry, and it's like, well, we don't like those guys. We don't like the guys at that alphabet agency. They don't like us. So screw those guys.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Screw you. I'm going home.
Yeah. So we're not telling you what our stuff is.
Right? Okay. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, humans are funny and pretty predictable sometimes.
Territorial and weird.
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, that's all I have for news.
Okay.
That's it. So we'll move on.
Those are good
if
stories.
You're ready.
There's
Yeah.
another one I'd like to give honorable mention, though. That group that we talked about the other day that the FBI is investigating, it's a nihilist child predator group.
Oh, I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yes.
And I can't remember what the name of it is, like the 86 or something like that, but it's like games
Something
like
like that.
Roblox and other things like that they're trying to talk to kids and through Roblox and get them to either commit suicide, sexual violence, abuse pets, disfigure themselves. I mean, there's some evil people out there.
Oh
in this
my
world.
gosh.
And they're leveraging technology
And targeting children.
targeting children, which is even
Oh
the
my
worst part.
god. Oh, wow.
Because
Yeah,
I think
that's-
by nature children are trusting, right? I mean
Yeah.
so
I hate that. All right. Topic for this episode, social engineering, a manipulation technique used by threat actors to trick people into giving up sensitive information or whatever they're going after. Instead of breaking in the hardware, they break into the human mind. Dun, dun, dun. They're hacking all kinds of stuff these days.
oh yeah.
Okay, so I have a few common examples and then you can let me know what I missed, or you can expand on each of these if you
Thank you. That's a
feel
lot of
so
latitude
inclined.
you're giving me today. I appreciate
I
it.
know. I'm
Participate.
so generous. I'm just so
You're
generous.
giving. That's the first word that comes to my mind when I think of you.
Right? Yeah, and humble. So humble.
Yep.
Okay. Okay,
Someday.
common examples. Phishing, smishing, quishing, tishing. Just kidding, that's not a real one. Pretexting, baiting, tailgating.
Yep.
What am I missing?
Uh,
We could come up with something for tishing, I'm sure.
I'm sure we could. It could be,
But that's not.
It could be another form of vishing, which is, where vishing is voice, it's tishing is talking.
Oh.
So.
Telephone.
Telephone. There you go.
I knew it. We'd
Something.
get it.
So what do all those mean? What give the good, gentle listeners an explanation of what we're talking
Okay, so phishing is email, correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Smishing would be text messages. Quishing is QR codes. And these last three are unfamiliar to me. I mean, I've heard them before, but I didn't hear these actual terms. So pretexting, pretending to be someone in IT support. Baiting. Well, I mean, that one kind of makes sense, but not as listed in this way, I guess. Leaving infected USB drives or enticing downloads that install malware. Tailgating, following someone into a secure area by exploiting courtesy.
Yep. That's a physical pen testing, yeah. And then vishing is vocal, where you call and you attempt to manipulate whoever's on the other end of the line to do some kind of activity. And the other thing you have is spear phishing, which is a targeted. So if I was going to go after Mari, I would find out everything I could about her and then target her directly.
Good luck. No,
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
Nothing. Black rock. And then there is whale fishing, which is targeting like C-level executives or politicians or wealthy people. So,
Yeah.
which is a combination of spear phishing, where you know a bunch of stuff, but it's a specific target group.
Okay.
So,
Do they ever go after, well, I guess that would be C-level, huh?
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Well, think
Answer
about it.
my
I
own
mean, the
question.
C-level people are the busy people. I don't want to air quotes, but that are too busy for training. They're too busy to listen to what's going on. They're busy. They're in 100 meetings and they're doing this, that, and the other thing. So they're just they might just click on something. You never know. And so a lot of times, I mean, that's why Scattered Spider was using social engineering to exploit C-level executives and then going in and attacking telling the help desk using vishing, saying, "I'm so and so executive, your CFO. I need X, Y, and Z from you on my account. I have to have global admin rights to this domain." And since they'd already compromised the CFO's account, the person at the other end of the phone call is like, "Well, I'm going to argue with the CFO. I'm a $20 an hour help desk guy, so
Don't fire me.
yeah, please, sure, whatever you want, sir, or ma'am, or whatever. I don't, but."
Oh.
That's the whole. It's all they create a sense of urgency. It's all like manipulation, and these people employ psychologists and psychiatrists and all sorts of stuff. And you got a lot of spooks out there that specialized in human engineering. So
They employ healthcare professionals.
well, I don't know that they're necessarily practicing, but they are people that have anybody can get a degree in psychology. Anybody can get a degree in psychiatry. You just got to take the classes and then the manipulation. But I mean, I have a friend that ran a homeless shelter in Washington, and they dealt with a lot of trafficked girls, sex trafficked.
Oh, no.
And one of the things that they learned is that this is a generational thing, that there are actually books passed down from father to son and throughout families on how to do it. What are the appropriate manipulation tools? What are the appropriate manipulation things? How do you do this? What are the exact things you say? Scripts, the whole 9 yards. Yeah, and then you have, and then I'll circle back to that sec. But and then in Nigeria, you have the whole romance scams thing. They actually teach that in Nigeria as like a skill. They'll like teach people how to do it. It's all like, it's become institutionalized. So yeah, so so go back to the sex trafficking one. They're going to go and they're going to start with some form of manipulation and befriending and then isolating an individual, be they male or female, from their peers, their family, their friends. And once they can isolate them, then this friendly voice on the other end of the line, or the other end of the text, is going to try and get them to meet or do something. And next thing you know, that's it. They're gone. They're hooked on something. They're whatever. And it's a gradual process. It's boiling the frog. I mean, they call the romance schemes pig butchering for a reason. But it's a slow process, and it can take place, depending on how, they're looking for specific people. They're looking for, really emo social posts out there. They're looking for vulnerable, men and women. Yeah, men and women out there are young people out there, young, teenagers, 12, 13, 14 years old, or even younger. So they can start building this manipulation process. It may take them a year or two, but and that's a thing that strikes across class. It's not just poor kids. It's not middle class kids. It's rich kids. It's everybody all over the world. This stuff's out there. So.
All right, man, that was heavy.
Yeah, I mean, we try to keep these things lighthearted, but I mean,
it's real life.
Yeah, it is, and it's something that people need to know. I mean, it really is something that's a concern. Even in the business world, I mean, it's not going to, a 45-year-old accountant sitting in his cubicle at some company is probably not subject to this, but his kids might be, or his nieces or nephews, or.
Yeah. Pay attention to what your kids are doing online.
Yeah, kids should not be online by themselves at all.
No. And that's the thing, though, is people are like, that's not going to happen around here. Like, that's not going to.
Yeah.
I don't need to worry about that.
Yeah.
But just, oh, man. But yeah, I think it's pretty common for teenagers to have their, like, location share. Like, Instagram just started doing that. You can share your map.
Yep.
Share your map. Share.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
No.
Yeah. So pay attention to what your kids are doing online, what their settings are set to, who they're talking to. Because, yikes. It's just keeping them safe. It's just keeping them safe. They may hate it. They'll probably hate it, honestly. But
they'll definitely hate it because,
better safe than sorry.
you have these controls on your kids, but your neighbor may not. So why can't, Jimmy can do it. Why can't I do it?
Right. Well, they have different rules.
Yeah. Well, because right now you live under my house or under my roof. So
everyone has different rules. That's great for them.
Yeah.
Not for you.
Yeah. So, I mean, that's stuff that happens, and you have to be very concerned about it. You have to be very aware of what's going on. It's not like it used to be. I mean, it's just things are getting more and more vicious and more and more manipulative. And yeah, you just got to be careful. Now, that doesn't mean there's a bad guy under every rock, but take the basic precautions and make yourself a little harder target. Make your kids a little harder target than everybody else.
Yeah, don't just offer them up.
Yeah, it's kind of like the old story. Mari doesn't have to outrun me outrun the bear if we're getting chased by a bear. She just has to outrun me. Right. So
yeah, I'm not planning on being anywhere near bears, so that's all right.
Yeah.
Anyway, yeah. So this is effective because people are the weakest link, and attackers exploit emotion because it's so easy. It is so easy.
Yeah.
It's insidious, but it works. It works 100%.
Yeah.
So here's a few things maybe to think about.
Okay.
Kind of why maybe exploiting human emotion is so effective. All right. Fast thinking, quick automatic judgments to save time and mental effort. Sometimes just you do things without even thinking about it.
Yeah.
Cognitive shortcuts, authority, reciprocity, scarcity, social proof, and things like my boss asked me or everyone else did it, or the peer pressure is real. You'll miss out. FOMO, that's a big one.
Oh yeah.
Like everyone's doing it.
Right.
Social norms and politeness. I hate this one, but I'm definitely prone to that. Just because, I don't know, maybe some of us, most of us, some of us are wired to be helpful and polite.
Yes.
Stress and cognitive load. Humans have less bandwidth when we are overworked, tired, and stressed. That's for sure.
Which describes most humans.
Right. I know, right? Right? It seems like everyone lately, it's like everything's on fire. World's on fire. It's fine. It's fine. We're fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. It's trust from familiarity, spoofed emails.
Yep.
Or, someone calling being like, hey, we're from IT, but actually they're not. Emotional triggers, short circuit risk assessment usually make people ignore red flags. So, again, they play on emotion. And information gap and ambiguity. People assume the easiest explanation is true because, I don't know, time, effort, whatever it is.
I think people generally don't want to believe the worst about somebody either.
Sure. Yeah, sure. That's fair.
Yeah.
So maybe just pause for a minute, verify.
Yeah.
What is that? Hover over the email.
Yeah. Take a
If
breath.
it's
Count to 10.
Yeah. If it's IT calling, be like, oh, let me call you right back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Standard verification protocols and require a known verification step. Do you have any examples of that? Is that something that sounds familiar to you?
Required a known standard verification clause requiring a known verification set. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you get a call. This is so and so from your doctor. Can you tell me your birth date and all that? It's like anytime you get a call like that, you're like, forget it. And actually, you teed that up nicely because I actually have a perfect example of that just happened today.
Okay.
Not to me. An associate of ours got contacted by Amazon customer service, allegedly, saying that someone had opened a bunch of false accounts and someone had done this and ordered, these things in his name. Well, instead of checking his Amazon account, he's like, oh, okay, well, tell me about it. And they went back and forth and talked about certain things. And, apparently they had some knowledge of something that he had ordered in the past based on things he's bought. Because he buys stuff all over the internet and he doesn't think about it. Well, then they're like, well, sir, we just make sure that you're not fully compromised. So we're going to transfer you to our Social Security department. So we're going to get your Social Security number, your birth date, and all this kind of stuff.
Oh.
Well, at that point, a little light went on his head, and he went,
Wait.
Conversation's over.
No. Okay. That's good.
I had to calmly explain to him. He's like, was that a problem with me talking to him? I said, yeah, it was a huge problem you talking to him. I said, Amazon's not going to call you. Microsoft's not going to call you. Dell's not going to call you. They're not. They're going to send you an email. They're going to send you a notification. They're going to do something like that. And Microsoft's not going to send you an email. Neither is Dell. But Amazon will do something like that probably if there's something compromised, or they'll just shut it down and say, can you approve this? They're not going to call you out of their billions, literally billions of customers and be like, hey, Jane Snow, did you do this? They don't have the time for that. They don't you have to use your comes to this stuff.
Right.
So, and you don't want to play around with him because he's also the guy that likes to just play around. And it's like, dude, you play around with these people. It's like, dude, you can't do that. You just can't. Why? Because AI exists.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Voice
That's
print.
for sure.
Next thing you know.
I think we talked about this on a earlier episode, but there's someone I follow on social media who he like duetted a video and was like, look, this looks and sounds just like me. This is not me. Someone had created an account and they were like selling products with using his entire persona. It wasn't him.
No, yeah, that's that digital fake, and that's AI.
Yep.
That's all AI. Yeah.
Yeah.
Digital twins. If there's enough of you out there, they can try and recreate.
Oh, yikes.
Yeah.
So cool.
Yeah.
I mean, it actually is kind of cool. It's not
Technology's
great how
cool.
they use it. Right. Yeah, the technology is cool. The actions that come after are not so great.
No.
So I also have phishing simulations and focus training.
Yep.
Are other ways to mitigate some of these risks. What else have you got for us?
Phishing training is good as long as it's randomized. You
Yeah.
know, if you send them out on the third Thursday of every month.
Yay!
Yeah, so much, but and that comes to mind because at a former company I worked at, the guy in charge of, until we had a come to Jesus meeting with him, was like, dude, that's not how this works. You have to do random. Let's not be as lazy as you are. So, but yeah, I mean, phishing training, security training needs to be done, and whether it's 3 5-minute trainings a quarter or one 15-minute training a quarter, the one annual checkbox training is not sufficient. So,
Yeah.
you need to, and actually coming soon will be RITC cybersecurity training on our website.
Yay! Nice.
So if you need cybersecurity, if you're looking for cybersecurity training, you can look at RITC Cybersecurity's website soon. We'll have up multiple modules of security training.
Yes.
Yes.
Very informative.
Very informative. We are very useful.
Very useful. Very valuable.
Exactly.
Is there anything you feel like needs to be said before we move on to our questions?
I think we've embarrassed ourselves enough. Yeah.
That's fair. All
Yeah.
right. Well, that's okay. That's what I got then. All right. So we got some questions. You've got answers.
Let's hope.
We'll see. All right. Number 1. What is social engineering? What is it?
Social engineering is a way of manipulating a human, hacking a human, for lack of a better word, in order to get a specific outcome.
Why do attackers target people instead of systems?
Because people are the weakest link and easiest to understand. We don't change.
What is the most common type of social engineering?
I'd say it's probably phishing.
I would guess same thing. Correct. No, I'm just kidding.
Thank you.
Why does urgency work so well in scams?
Because it forces you not to take time to think. If you engage the logical part of your brain, you're going to look at this and go, this makes no sense.
What's tailgating in social engineering?
Tailgating is walking in with someone through a security checkpoint so that someone who's known to the company, and that way you can just tailgate on through.
How can you spot a phishing email?
Generally, it used to be really simple because it used to be the language. Now they're getting so sophisticated, especially with AI. You got to hover over links. You got to see what the email is. It's getting more and more difficult. But, you're always going to find a wrong email address. You're always going to find, the thing is, if you have any questions, if any little lights pop up in your head, just go ahead and check it out. See?
Yeah.
So.
What should you do if someone calls pretending to be IT and asks for your password?
You never give your password to anybody. Period. End of story.
What's one quick tip to avoid being tricked?
One quick to avoid being tricked. Trust no one.
Okay, that's fair. Why do
That's
attackers
RITC Cybersecurity.
trust no one? I mean,
Yeah.
it's a good tip.
Yeah.
Why do attackers study social media profiles?
Oh, to build attack vectors.
What should you do if you think you've fallen for a scam?
Well, depending on what you've fallen for, I mean, if it's financial and there's, draining your credit card or your bank account, deal with those financial solutions. If you think your account's been compromised, start changing passwords. If you think your computer's compromised, you better be running antivirus software. And, if you don't, you got problems. So,
Yeah, or you will.
yeah, exactly.
All right, those are all 10 questions.
Wow.
That's all I've got.
Wow.
I know.
That's
Made it
crazy.
through.
That's crazy.
Made it through the
We did it fast today.
wilderness. Yeah.
All right. On that note,
Yay.
we've gotten through our questions. Hopefully, you've gotten informed. Obviously, there's a lot to this subject, but we do talk about it a lot. Feel free to reach out to us with any questions at info@ritcsecurity.com, or reach out to Mari and I, or hit us up on the website with a contact form. And as always, remember, cybercrime is bad. Love RITC Cybersecurity. Have a great day. We are not heading to the bar, by the way, because it's only 10:30 in the morning, and so
Probably not a good idea.
all right. Have a great one, everybody. Say
Bye.
goodbye to the people, Mari.
Okay, goodbye.